Well, look, I mean, when you talk about money, everybody always has the opinion that they'd like more, or depending upon who they are, they'd like to spend less. My fervor, my passion comes from the understanding of who the insurance industry is and what they do. They don't care about victims. They don't want to pay any money. They will lie, stall, delay, delay, lie, stall, delay, and pay anything possible less that they can pay just to move on to the next and avoid paying even a single penny more. That gets me mad. It gets me furious. Someone has a medical bill and they tell me that the insurance company will tell me that they don't want to pay the whole bill because the reasonable and customary average charge in that geographic area was $15 less. So they want to multiply the 14 visits by $15 and subtract that, and that's all they want to pay. Well, excuse me. Come on. My client isn't required to go find the average cost when they're in pain and they need a doctor's care. Nobody says whether you should go to McDonald's or Burger King, and because one pays charges less, that the other one shouldn't be able to charge what they charge. I mean, if you go in for a routine procedure at a doctor and everybody in the area is charging 100, 105, 110, 120, then you pay 105 or 120, whatever it is. To say that it's not reasonable, well, okay, if they're charging $715 for the same that everybody else is charging 100, okay, then let's have a conversation. But that's what insurance companies do, and it really just pisses me off big time. So yeah, I mean, I fight for my clients. I absolutely get very, very upset, and then hopefully I'm conducting myself like a gentleman and describing this to the insurance people, who I will offer to you. I've talked to many, many, many of them after the fact, even after they've left their jobs working as insurance claims adjusters, and they relate to me that they know what they're saying is ridiculous and they're embarrassed to have to say it, but they say it because that's their job. They don't really believe what they're saying, but they're being made to. I mean, look, I had one woman, female adjuster, one time tell me that she didn't think my client deserved the compensation for her suffering and her inconvenience and her pain and her aggravation as much as I thought that she did, because my client was fat. And I said, excuse me? She says, yeah, your client's fat. I said, so what does that have to do with anything? She says, well, because she was fat, she probably had all other kinds of medical problems, and we don't think we caused all the problems that you claim were caused by this accident. It's like, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me, lady. Did you really just say my client is fat and that's why you don't want to pay her some money? I reported the woman to the insurance commission. I understand she got reprimanded, and I don't want that lady to lose her job over that. I don't know what happened, but I did hear that she got reprimanded, and good for her. She should not be saying things like that anywhere, particularly to someone like me. I represent people because they're people, not because they're 15, 20 pounds one way or the other. They got hurt by someone else's neglect. They deserve to be compensated properly.